Willie D Live.
Man, take me back to Magnolia Projects, bro. Like, take me back to is that where it all began for you?
Probably some of it, because I was like what you call a project kid. I was in the Magnolias just as much as the Melpomene, just as much as the St. Thomas. Mm-hmm. I had family living in all three projects, but the only thing was different about the Magnolias, that's where when my mama went to get her project, that's where they put us at. So it was kind of crazy because my grandmother lived on the other side of the project already. So I had a grandmother in the Magnolia, a grandmother in the Melpomene, and a grandfather by the St. Thomas Project, lived right across the street from the St. Thomas Project. So when my mama moved into Magnolia, I pretty much knew everybody in the project already from my grandmother staying back there. So it was kind of like going back home twice. You know what I'm saying? And it was rough. It was rough, bro. We was just like, my story ain't no different than anybody else coming up from the project. Drugs tore my family up just like it tore up everybody else's family, and it was kind of cool living in the project because not having nothing and struggling was normal. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I was in a neighborhood where it was a bunch of kids that was fortunate and I was the one that didn't have nothing at all, I would have been a standout. But in my hood, ain't none of us had nothing. So ain't nobody could nobody could say nothing about nobody. Wasn't too much jokes going on about, oh man, you ain't get this or get that. We Christmas came, we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? Like what that was Red Fox said. When Christmas came around, if I wasn't a boy, I wouldn't have had nothing to play with.
Wow.
And that what Red Fox said?
Damn, I gotta use that one. That was me.
That's how poor we was.
We were so poor, man. Me and my brother would go get $1 and go to the corner store and buy some cap guns. Remember those little cap guns?
Oh, yeah. With the red thing you put on it. But damn, y'all was buying cap guns for $1?
Yeah.
Damn, Willie, come on, man, I ain't gonna put you out there. You old little motherfucker.
I am. And look here, and proud, man. You know what? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I know you're just joking, but man, you getting up there too.
Oh, yeah, bro, yeah.
How do you feel when you have an opinion about something? Or you make a statement and people say, oh, you old, how do you feel about it?
Well, most things right now, truthfully, they call me the grouchy old dude. When I sound like the fuss about the top 50, that's what they make me out, the grouchy old dude. But man, it's funny because sometimes I have to catch myself, and say, damn, yeah, I am, I am doing the old dude shit right now. Let me tone it down a little bit. Because I don't want to be that person, but at the same time, it's a blessing to be able to be that person, to live long enough to be that person. So I look at it in two different schools. But it's funny, though, when a cat tell me that, like, damn, bro, you old. I'm like, yeah, you got me, bro, but now, it's all good.
You know what you tell them next time they tell you you're old?
What would you tell them?
Keep waking up.
Keep waking up, off top. That's a goal.
See, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Anyway, I dreamed of being in the position I'm in. I dreamed of being old, older than I am, way older than I am right now. I dreamed of that moment. I want to be the old dude, the old, wise great-granddaddy on the porch. I'm the man. I'm sitting in my chair, and everybody know that's Mr. Wisdom right there. That's Pop
right.
Pop.
That's
Pop.
right.
I want to be that dude. And I remember going to a school once, an alternative school, and I was speaking to these kids, and I asked them, where did they see themselves in 20 years? I went down the line one by one, and most of them had no clue. Like, they was like, I don't know what I'll be doing. It was like maybe one girl said, I see myself married with children and that. No, I didn't say 20, my bad. I said 10 years. Where you see 17 years? She said, married with children. The other ones didn't have a clue. And I said, if you don't have an idea of where you want to go, you could end up anywhere. And it could be a bad place. So if you don't see yourself even alive in 10 years, man, there's a great possibility you won't be alive in 10 years.
They asked that same question, and I seen the interview, and I'm not trying to put my dude out there too because I was a fan of his, but they asked Biggie Small that question. I don't know if you saw it before. He said, where you see yourself and do you see yourself living? I forgot exactly how to ask the question. And he's like, truthfully, do you see yourself around for the next 10 years or something like that? And he was like, truthfully, nah, I can't see it. Like, And I'm like, damn. You rapping, bro. You making money. You like a star right now. When he said that, I was like, damn. And it happened, And it was something that it never set well with me. That never set well. I was like, damn. I wonder, if other people think about that. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you say things, like that, you got to limit saying things like that because it could wind up, really coming to fruition. I'm not saying that I'm saying he spoke himself because I don't never say nothing like that. Like I said, I'm a Biggie fan, but it was something that I was like, wow, damn, dude got to really got something going on. You know what I'm saying? To say that because I never said nothing like that.
Yeah. You'll have people that say, well, when it's your time, man. When it's your time.
Yeah.
No, there are some things you can do to rush it. For example, if you see a train coming down the track, the arm is coming down. The arm of the railroad comes down. It's making noises. The siren is going on, whoop, whoop, whoop. And you drive your ass cross that track and get hit, you asked for that. You rushed that. You rushed it. So there are some things you can do to rush it. You can go inside of a supermarket and cuss out a mafia's mama. Mafia dude.
Listen.
You cuss out a mob dude's mama. Your ass probably gonna see Jesus a lot sooner than you anticipate. So there are some things that you can do to rush death. Like I don't subscribe to that whole idea where when it comes, it comes. You're right. When it comes, it's come, but it'll come. But there are some things that you can do to rush it. And if you don't see yourself, you don't have an idea, you don't see yourself alive at the very minimum. Maybe you don't know exactly what you're doing, but at least, damn, you got to see yourself alive.
Yeah.
If you don't even see yourself alive, man, chances are you're gonna put yourself in some positions where you're gonna give people an opportunity to take that life. Because you're taking it, you yourself is taking it for granted.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing. Man, when's the last time you spoke to Wacko and Skip?
Skip about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wacko, it's been a minute. We was just talking about Wacko with King a minute ago. I see him every so often. I saw him at one of my people's funerals. Mm-hmm. That's the last time I saw Wacko, and we was talking, we was, smoking, and that's it. It's always, there's no bad vibe or nothing like that between us, but I don't see him often. But I'm very seldom around. I'm always moving right now.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you move a lot, man. You still getting money. You still hopping on planes. You still, jumping on the tour buses. You still doing features. You still doing shows and advertise. Sponsorship. You doing it. You doing your thing.
Yeah,
doing
man,
those endorsements. Yeah.
Call it being, still staying busy, trying to, keep stuff going. Really setting examples for the cats after me, like my son. My son got big hopes on the music industry, this music business. I always tell him, man, look, the best way in the music business is being the one that's doing your own thing. Be that executive producer for yourself, put your own money behind yourself, and invest in yourself. Whether if it's something that you think deep down in your heart is something that you think is going to be successful, put your all into it. And don't worry about the risk you're taking because everything in life is a risk.
Is he one of the type of kids who is proactive about promoting himself, or do he sit back and hope, Dad?
Nah, he real proactive.
Take over.
Nah, he real proactive. That's one of the things I like about him. He aggressive with doing his own thing, and he just come to me when he needs some advice on something. He do a lot of his stuff on his own, which I love that. I love him for that.
Do he listen to your advice?
He do. Sometimes things don't translate how you want them to do, how you want them to, but I always tell him the same thing. Stay true to your music, stay true to yourself. Don't get caught up about outside opinions. Keep on making your music the way you like making it.
Yeah.
Because I told him I was that person before. You know, I was there before.
Yeah.